too low that time.
I missed the action shot.
Oh, I got it, I think.
Oh, look at that. That's a big fish, eh?
Am I recording?
Yeah.
Am I recording?
Oh, you are, yeah.
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 I got it.
Far out.
Oh, one. Finally got one.
Is there a white one too, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just cruising along there.
Let's go, Dad.
Oh, must have got it.
Let's go, Dad. Eli.
Oh, yes.
Eli.
That's even bigger.
Big one.
It's a big boy.
Oh, there you go, boys.
Wait, there's one down here. Big. Hook through. Oh, that's it.
I don't know if that was.
Is
That
the
sounds
same
on
one?
that way.
might be a world record.
This,
It's a goodie. It's a big goldfish.
that's a big one. Still going quite far, yeah.
Should I get him out?
Hang on, mate, hang on. Let's get this long out.
Oh, that's another goodie.
Yeah, got a big fat belly on that one.
Far out. Yeah, that's a good fish. Look how wide they are,
Yeah.
or deep.
Solid, man.
Far
Got guts
out.
on it.
Be full of eggs, eh?
The eggs, yeah.
Well, that was a pretty successful
Yeah.
morning. Look at this. The boys actually got. Who got that?
Me. Eli.
Did you get it with that spear?
Yeah.
Which one? This one here.
Again, bro.
This big one?
Yeah.
Or the other one?
This
Got
one.
it with the hand spear.
Far out.
Brown.
Well done, boys.
4.
Homemade spears. The old bit of rebar.
Homemade spears. It's the goods, eh?
Weight on there.
I was going to say it'll put a dent in the population, but I don't think it's really done much for the population.
I'll give them another run.
Stop some eggs getting laid or spread or whatever they do. But that's definitely the key, eh? The bow.
Oh yeah.
Need to
Especially when
get one.
Especially when they're right up on the surface.
Yeah.
It's quite hard when they're down. It's quite hard to judge how actually deep they are.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty hard shooting into water.
Yeah.
We walked all the way down to, there's a crossing down there on Marie and Steve's, and it got a little bit hard because it got quite murky and deeper. But up here in this shallow bit of water, it was perfect. So, wow, there's a little bit of wind today, and this rain doesn't help. It sort of puts a shine on top, and then well, a few ripples too with the wind. On a nice sunny, windless day, it would be the perfect environment. So what are you going to do with them, Brett? Use them for bait?
Yeah, I'll
Try it.
probably just freeze them whole.
And cut them up when you're out there.
Cut them up when I'm out there, and probably use the frames for cray pots.
Oh yeah.
Put the frames in the cray pots.
Yeah, ideal.
Because they're quite an oily, bloody fish. So
Yeah, well that's what they reckon.
yeah. So yeah, try and cut the
Fill it off them.
yeah, big straight line snapper baits with the fillets, and then yeah, use the frames for cray pots, so they'll get well used.
Yeah, beauty.
Turn these horrible things into something a bit nicer.
Something productive. Awesome. All right, I'm going to keep going.
Yep, cheers for that.
No worries. Thanks for coming anytime. Well, good morning everyone and welcome back. So that was about a week ago. Brett came out with his son Van and a couple of Van's mates to shoot some carp, and he texted me ages ago, probably over a year, wanting to do it, and I hadn't seen any in there. Like the drains had just gone dead. There were no fish whatsoever. But I was putting a fence up a while back, probably a couple of weeks ago, and I could see some in there, and they were big fish. So I texted them and said, I'll come out when you're free and have a go, and it was good to get a few. I'm just bringing these girls up for morning milking, and it is actually not a bad morning. A little bit on the chilly side. Grass has slowed down a wee bit, but at least the sun is coming up. It has just been so incredibly wet over here in the last couple of weeks. It's been unreal. We just haven't seemed to get many fine days, or we get the odd one and then there's sort of thunderstorms the next day, or it's raining, or it's yeah, it's been a pretty hard September, to be fair, everywhere in New Zealand. Down south there's been a lot of snow, and it's a lot colder than it is here. But yeah, it'd just be nice to see some sun. After I finish milking today, I'm actually heading down to see Merv, just check on the Heifers, because they're not far away from mating. Well, mating begins in about another 2 to 3 weeks. So I just want to have a look at them before they get their PG shots. Come on. Come on. Girl here always comes in the second row on that side. She always comes in about the 3rd to the 5th cow. But I've been drafting her out because I've got to milk her at the end. She had a high somatic cell count in the last herd test, which we did last week. So I stripped her out, and one of the quarters, they all actually looked fine. There was just one quarter that had a little bit of something in it. So I put it through the master test, and it's come back with, I'm not actually sure how you say it. I hadn't had one before. It was new to me. It says probable Klebsiella dash sriracha. Not sriracha, that's hot sauce. Serratia. Didn't quite know what that meant, so Briar gave me a ring, and what I'm going to do is take a sample into her this morning. She's going to culture it at the vets there and have a little look, because if it does come back positive for that, it's a bit of a nasty one because it's quite contagious, so that's why I don't want to milk her and then put the cups on the next cow, because then the next cow could catch it. She said it's quite interesting that I picked it up, because generally they don't have high somatic cell counts, the cows that have got it, or don't typically have, and there's no real treatment. They do fix themselves, but it can take a week and it could take a couple of years, so that's why we're going to have a little look. And if it does come back positive, she will be a cull cow, because we just don't want to transfer that bugs to any of the other ones, obviously. Come on. There she is there, the third one. She did also say too that the sample could have been contaminated. So I'm going to give the teat a good wipe, give the teat end a good wipe, give it a dry, and then get, or she also said actually to squirt the first couple of squirts onto the concrete and then get the rest in here. Pretty clean though, a little bit of muck at the teat end. Make sure we get all that off. That looks pretty good. Hey. And that will do it. Be interesting to see what the results come back at. She's probably fine, but better to be safe than sorry. I am going to put her in the vet though. I think she should be alright now. Also had this girl here yesterday, she calved. She's the last heifer. See how she goes today. Not too bad. Hey girl. That looks a little bit more tidy now. She's actually finished milking. On the subject of that, however, my calving mob right here, so I've just got one cow to go. She is overdue, and to be fair, I don't think she's going to be too far off. Well, I hope not anyway. I'm actually away for the next sort of week. I've got stuff on, so I was kind of hoping she'd calve by the time I went away for Dad, but it's all right now that she's right next to the shed here anyway. It's not too bad. It's easy to move her and keep an eye on her. Running a little bit behind schedule, but I've dropped it off on the way, and hopefully Briar can have a look at it today. It'd be quite good to get the results back this afternoon, or if not, it'll probably be tomorrow. It'll be interesting to know what it comes back as. Oh, there's some jerseys there. They got green tags. Oh, those might be my empties that I sent back. Looks like there's some yearlings here. Green tags, those will be mine. Oh, look at that, nice and handy, right next to the shed. Look at their coat, they're looking, yeah, look how shiny they are. Oh yeah, there she is down the bottom there, that old, old Mrs. Crooked Nose. Yeah. It's real bent, eh? It's real bent out of shape. Far out. Looks alright when she's looking side on. Jeevers. I think it's got worse, eh? That's a good looking animal, eh? There's actually, oh, I reckon they look awesome, Merv. I reckon they're looking real good. And I didn't get it on camera, but there's one getting ridden before, which is good. But what we're gonna do this year, because last year worked quite well, we're gonna make them again. So we're gonna make them for 5 days. They're gonna get 2 shots of PG, but only the top 30 animals, they're gonna get 2 shots. But that just enables us to get better replacements from sort of better cows. And now that we're putting the bottom milking cows to beef, we should be getting even faster genetic gain. So this is the other half of...
These are the smaller ones that you gave me second time.
Oh yeah, okay. They're looking pretty good too.
Come up! Oh, 43 is actually quite friendly. Not as friendly as 33 last year. Come up!
Oh yeah, that must be one of the empties up there, that big barrel thing, is it?
Yeah, there's 5 of them. 5? Yeah, 5 in here. Come up!
Jeepers, look how big it is. Oh, here's one here actually.
Yeah, 45. I'm only hoping she's not too fat getting calf, but I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll get in calf. So they're all going to get mixed up now together. All the ones from over in the cattle yards there are going to come into here.
Yeah, the only reason I'm doing that is because you want to make sure they're not ride each other for those stickers.
Oh, for the scratchies, yeah. Yeah, Merv did say about putting them together the day before we started mating, or a couple days before, but I was just a little bit cautious about if they started riding each other and they weren't on heat, then the scratchies go off when we're inseminating cows. We don't know if they're on, so I don't know. That was just my theory. Don't know if it was right or not. And then they're going into here. Look at this tucker, far out. Awesome.
I'll tell you. They're gone. Yeah, I think you did the right thing by let's get them in here early.
Yeah, it just settles them down a bit, eh? Oh, they're coming back. See you girls. See you in a couple of weeks. Jump forward another couple of days, and I was speaking to Martha this morning. I had a dairy industry event on, or a conference down in Rotorua, so I'm back now, and I'm actually heading down to Christchurch for a wedding now. So busy. But I was speaking to Martha, and she said it's come back positive, and the options are, she sort of gave me the options, and she didn't say it directly, but she said sort of culling would be sort of advised. She had a high cell count, 1.2 million when we dried off. That means she would have got dry cow. Obviously hasn't worked. Cow like that, you can carry them through, just milk them last if you can be bothered. If not, culling's an option. So I think I'll book her in. I've got one other one too, so they can go together. And some good news too, that cow has calved, so we have officially finished calving now. I'm pretty excited. A couple of weeks before mating, so a little bit of time to get ready until the next sort of busy job on the farm comes up. That'll pretty much wrap this video up, but I will also link Brett. He's got a YouTube channel, and he does sort of like fishing and hunting videos, so I'll link it in the description. Go and have a look. He actually did quite a cool one a couple of years ago about using koi carp and a bait for crayfish, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. Go and have a look at that video, it's pretty cool. But other than that, that will pretty much wrap it up, guys. I am out of here. I will see you next time.